Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Weekly Planet where we talk movies and comics and TV shows. My name is James, also known as Mr. Sunday, and with me, as always, Austin Powers is back. Hello.
Hey, it's shagadelic to be back, honestly.
Why are you back?
Well, I just like the vibe.
Did you?
Yeah, of last week.
Yeah.
It was, it made me horny.
Did it?
Yeah.
That's not the vibe that we normally go for. So,
Well, I
if
mean-
anything, you brought that to this.
Well, I mean, I guess the mix of podcasting and my sort of shagadelic, general vibe.
Okay.
I think it made me horny.
Okay, well, that's
The
good.
Weekly Planet podcast makes me horny.
Yeah,
you can quote that.
I won't quote that. That's a quote from you, obviously.
That's right, me, Austin Powers. Yes.
But if you want to go at any point, that would be great.
No, I think I'll stay.
Okay, great.
I'll stay all podcast. Oh wait.
What's that?
I'm receiving a call on, I assume I have some sort of watch that's a video screen or something.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
Yeah, great. It's that guy, Basil Exposition. He's actually called me away to do a sexy mission.
And there's a
presumably.
fembot probably. Or
Oh,
whatever.
and that makes me exceedingly horny.
Does it?
I will say that, yes.
Well, I guess
That's how they trick me every time.
I guess you go to where you could be most horny. Is that
That's
the
correct.
idea?
And while the Weekly Planet makes me horny, and you can quote me on that, I'm actually going to leave on a sexy spy mission. I'm going to get in my Shaguar, which is parked outside.
Yeah, I saw it, yeah.
And I'm going to go on that sexy mission.
Great. Well, obviously you're welcome back anytime.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
I'll see you later, Austin Powers.
Goodbye, James.
Okay. Nick Mason.
Hey, what's up?
Well,
Did you get a new car?
don't worry about it. It's the whole thing. I don't care to explain it.
You don't care to explain a Union Jack painted like Jaguar out the front there.
Look, Austin Powers gifted me one, all right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he did.
Is it a used one? Because it's got an odd sense
It
to
is used, yes. It's very clearly used.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow. All right.
Yeah.
Smells like British people in
Yeah,
there.
it's like buffed in weird places. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it really seemed that way, yeah.
I don't like it. But anyways, welcome back because we're talking Superman this week, aren't we?
That's so true, isn't it?
It's big movie time.
Big movie alert. It's back.
So, what's exciting, of
The
course.
demolition charges have been set
Oh,
in
no.
the building.
Not again.
Because it's a big movie alert. Bam, bam,
I don't
bam.
like it. I don't like it.
I didn't
That's
install it, man.
podcasting, isn't it?
Can you get the guy in to remove the bigger movie alert?
Yeah, I've been trying, but he's not answering his phone.
He probably had a big movie alert on his
He
house.
might have had his own big movie alert, yeah.
And now he's dead.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So now in the lead up to that, though, we've got a bunch of news.
Love it.
What do we got here, Mason? We've got Dune 3 gets a title.
Oh, is it June 3?
Yes,
Nice.
sort of. We've got a review date for Fantastic Four First Steps, the embargo, when it's going to lift.
Oh.
We're going to talk about Avengers Doomsday third act problems, potentially.
Oh, sure.
We're going to talk about the Hot Wheels movie finding a director.
Okay.
And
Is it a 5-year-old boy? Are you going to crash together?
Not quite. It's a little bit better than that.
I don't know.
And then,
We'll see.
And then we're going to talk about a cancelled Superman movie, which happened under.
Because it's too woke?
Yeah, to quote, yes.
Wow.
That's the exact quote.
Oh, no.
It's Rob Collins who edits this. He does all the time codes. What a wonderful man. How does
That's
he do
right.
it?
It's not
Technology.
his fault this podcast is late.
No, it's my fault. I was away. Now I'm not away. And that's just life, you know? It's school
so
holidays.
true, isn't it? Yeah.
And that's what's going on.
Okay.
Mason,
Go on.
Dune 3.
Oh, yes.
It's officially called Dune Part 3.
Trois.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, yeah. What do you think of that?
Okay, good. Great
It's
work.
based on Dune Messiah, the book.
Why don't they call it Dune Messiah, the book, then?
No, I don't know.
The book, the movie.
The book, the movie.
The book of the movie.
The book of the movie, yeah. The junior novelization.
That's right.
Of course, Timothy Chalamet is returning. Florence Pugh is returning, among others. And, of course, Jason Momoa will be back as Duncan Idaho.
But he died,
Yeah, but
James.
he comes back as they can put people's minds in other bodies in Dune, don't they?
That's right.
So he'll be there.
And they put his mind in his dead body.
What?
Yeah.
So he's just going to...
They're going to drag him around by his feet. He's going to squeak across the castle floor or whatever.
What do you think, Duncan?
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Excited?
Yep.
So this is what he's doing before Bond.
Yeah.
So this will be filming very soon. I believe it's out the end of next year, I want to say, which makes sense because we're getting Avatar this year, end of year, and then next year Dune Part 3.
That's right.
Let me check the release date on that. Yeah, December 18th, 2026. Ooh, excited for that.
Pretty cool.
You excited for Dune?
I'm excited for Dune.
And then no more Dune. We can leave it there because all the books, they drop off in quality after that.
I have no
or
idea.
Or are some good?
I have no idea.
What do the Dune diehards think, you know?
It's a great question.
Let us know in the comments.
Is Dune as good as Die Hard? Sound off in the comments, but you're wrong. Die Hard's better.
What if they said, doesn't matter, but what if they agree with you? Are they still wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mason.
Hello.
Fantastic Four, First Steps. It's got a review embargo.
We're going to break that embargo. We thought it was good.
Yeah.
That's right. We've seen a copy.
Yeah. And it was all right.
Yeah, a cam version.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you think it was that he did enough stretching stuff?
Should have done more.
Agreed.
Yeah, and better.
Other than that, it was good.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So the social media embargo lifts July 21st at 10 p.m. Pacific time US.
Okay, that's a specific time.
Agreed. And then same, 9 a.m. Pacific time on July 22nd for the full review. This is a couple of days before the official release. So this is generally a pretty good sign that at the very least they are confident in this movie.
That's correct, yes.
Will it topple Superman as big movie?
It won't topple Jurassic World as big movie.
Might though.
Is that still doing well?
Yeah, it seems to be doing all right. Second week out. Yeah, but it's obviously got competition with other big movie.
Big movie.
So it's big movie month.
It's a big movie. Big movie.
Yeah.
Big movie month.
It is.
Wah.
I didn't watch the latest trailer. There was like an IMAX trailer or this week, and I'm like, I'm done with this. I'm going to see it.
Did you see the one where everybody's trying to convince Ben Grimm to say it's clobbering time? You've seen that version.
Yeah, and he's flying in and whatever.
Yeah,
and and he's got the beard. Yes, but there was one last week as well.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's fine. So yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I think it's an interesting month for movies and like 3 movies that have been rebooted or part of a bigger franchise, etc. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
So I don't know how this is going to go. It's very much up in the air, Mason. What's good? What makes money?
If only we could see all times and places at once.
Why though? Why would you want to do that?
It'd be cool sometimes. Plus, I could win some money on the ponies.
Oh, yeah, you could. Yeah. That's a good point.
Which I disagree with.
Yeah.
But I feel like if it's also in my distant past, that's totally fine.
Absolutely, you could do that.
Yeah.
And you could use that money for good.
Right?
To help ponies.
Yeah.
Which you wouldn't, but you could.
I could.
But you wouldn't.
I'd burn the stables down before they did any races, but I've already won
You already won the money.
Won the money.
Okay, good.
Because I see all times and places at once.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you can do it. It's not something you want to do. You can do it.
I can easily do that, yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, if you could just not. Mason, I want you to act surprised for this.
Okay.
Avengers Doomsday, this is by Daniel Richmond. Apparently it's having a third act problem. Yeah.
Sorry, James.
Dude, I told you.
I couldn't resist.
I know.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
That's typical of you, obviously.
Obviously.
Marvel Studios. Daniel Richmond's got a pretty good track record in terms of scoops. Yes, that's right. And Marvel Studios.
I'll stop now. It's too easy.
Won't.
It's too easy.
I wish Austin Powers was here.
Well, he's not. He's dead.
What?
Yeah.
He said he was coming back.
The mission went really badly.
Yeah, did he get too horny or did he just get shot?
He got shot while being too horny.
For being too horny or while being too horny?
For being too horny.
That's an important distinction.
He went to a nation where they don't really approve of people being too horny all the time. You know, I don't want to get into the geopolitical ramifications.
But often he'll win someone over by being too horny, but this they weren't having it.
They machine gunned him in the city square, yes.
Damn, I hope he's all right.
He went to America, by the way. In case anyone was wondering, if I was leaning into stereotypes, he went to America and he got too horny and they machine gunned him to death.
Well, that's what happened to Samantha from Sex and the City. That's why she's not in the new series.
Yeah. Sorry to break that. That's going to happen later.
Yeah.
But because I can see all space and time.
Oh, okay, so he still could turn up again.
I mean, do you want to... I mean, this is already coming out late. You could... follow him in your Jaguar.
I just meant in another episode. I'm not driving that.
You could activate the horny turbo boost on it and catch up to him and say, Austin, don't go to America. You're going to get machine gunned to death for being too horny.
Probably takes a weird fuel that I don't want to deal with.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I don't know about that.
It's powered by Jaffa Cakes.
No.
Yeah.
But apparently Marvel Studios haven't finalized the movie's third act.
It's great.
I mean,
but they are filming it.
They are filming it at the moment.
It's currently being filmed, but they don't know how it's going to end.
Apparently they're doing a lot of filming for like The Void, which we saw in Loki and Deadpool and Wolverine. So you're going to see a lot of big grey fields.
But not The Void, the Sentry.
No, not that version, I don't
Void.
think.
There's a Void. There's The Void, which is a void.
Which
it's
you should avoid.
Dimension. You should avoid it.
Yeah.
And then there's The Void, the character who I think you should
also avoid that.
Yeah. Unless you're his therapist or something. In which case, lean in.
Stop him turning people into shadow people.
Yeah.
And
do you think that's the main tipping point? Somebody keeps writing for The Void and then they realize that they're actually writing for the wrong The Void.
Oh, okay. Yeah, potentially, yeah.
And then everybody gets trapped in The Void. The man?
Excuse me?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What act is this? It's the third act. It's an important act. We're literally filming it.
How about this? Everybody shows up.
Okay.
and they punch and stuff.
But they'll lose because there has to be a secret wars.
Yeah, so if we can make them lose at the end,
Yeah.
you know.
And they go, oh, God. I bet Steve Rogers turns up and they're like, yeah, Steve Rogers. And he's like, I'm a fucking Nazi straight up.
Oh.
They're going to do that, right?
Well, we spoke about this off air.
We talk and we speculate.
That's
and
right.
we jape and we
I
jest.
saw a tweet, and I didn't click through because I'm not interested really.
Yeah.
Where it was like, the plot details suggest that...
should we say there's a potential spoiler here?
Oh, for Doomsday, yes.
Yeah,
sure,
but
okay.
people know this.
Yeah. Obviously, because Robert Downey Jr.
Jump ahead this time,
Robert
Kurtz.
Downey Jr. has been cast as Doctor Doom.
But for what reason?
Well, and because he looks like his previous character, Tony Stark.
Yes.
And they were like we've seen some of the script of this, and in the movie, all the characters are confused. They're lured in because they think he looks like Tony Stark.
They think he looks like him.
His friend.
I think he looks like Tony Stark. Do you think that?
I think that too, yeah.
I think he looks like him.
Yeah.
Enough to trust.
I'm Star-Lord and you're Spider-Man.
What do you think of this void? It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. And he's handsome? They don't know who it is yet.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, I can't believe he or she
But anyway,
turned up.
the tweet said something to the effect of, the characters are going to be confused by Doctor Doom, and he's going to use that to his advantage, and he's going to betray them when he reveals he's Doctor Doom.
No doubt.
It's like, that would have been nice to learn in the movie.
Yeah.
It would have been nice to be presented with a character who we, the audience, think is Tony Stark, and then it's revealed he's Doctor Doom. It would have been a riff on the Captain America, but he's in Hydra now.
Yeah, exactly.
And that would have been a fun twist because we'd have gone, oh my God, it's just like the thing.
He changed his mask.
He changed his mask and his mind. But now we know.
Yeah.
And that's great. We're not going to be surprised at all. And I
That's
think
why
that's
you do
terrific.
the Captain America
Unless
thing.
this is a double fake out.
Yeah, okay.
What if it is a double fake out?
I don't think so.
No.
Do you think it is?
No. I mean, why would Robert Downey Jr. be showing up in a little green cape and his
do a
little
double
capelet
fake out.
and a mask if actually the reveal is going to be that Chris Evans is evil Captain America, which would be good.
Yeah. I think they should bring back Tony Stark, the original Tony Stark, but as like an Iron Man suit with a hologram head.
Yeah, me too.
They should do that also.
Yeah.
Then it's like, whoa, two Tony Starks.
Just like the
It's freaking fantastic.
Just like that AI generated thumbnail for a fake Iron Man 4 trailer.
They're still cracking down on all that, aren't they? Whatever.
I think so, yeah.
They're
That
banning all
lawsuit seemingly didn't go anywhere. Remember we talked a few weeks ago about how Universal and Disney or something were
doing something or something.
They were suing ChatGPT and they were suing all these companies. Did they just stop doing
peter
that?
out? I don't know.
Yeah.
Law. The law goes for a while, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be clear, though, I do know.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Because of the...
But I don't want to know. So
I
don't
briefly
tell me.
forgot that I remember all time and
You
space.
forgot that you knew everything.
Yeah. It's a lot, man. All right?
I guess it is.
Yeah. You don't know.
No, I don't.
You only know the present and the past.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it's not great. Mason, I just wanted to also say, to be fair, a lot of like Endgame and Infinity War was also done on the fly.
Right.
And these were also, I would say, probably more minor moments, but like that I am Iron Man end line, like that was a very late addition. And it seems really obvious.
Yeah.
In hindsight, obviously.
But what I would say also is that when they were doing those, they weren't in a panic.
That's true.
They weren't spiraling. They were like, we're at the absolute top of our game. We can.
If anything, you're in a panic.
Yeah, we can riff anything here. Oh my God. Everything they would have thought of, they were like, yeah, that's actually great. I am Iron Man. Oh, that's actually perfect. But now they're like, what's going to work? What's going to work and what's going to not work?
What do people like? We don't like anything.
Can we get any other really famous actors and have them be another guy? And then be revealed to be a different guy and then the same guy?
They do love doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they already did that with Chris Evans. He was already another guy.
He was another guy. What if he keeps showing up and he's just a different guy every time? We don't know which guy.
What if he's the guy from Free Guy, which I think was also just him?
Yeah. Materialists, we need you to stop Kang. You know?
My sig's dirty. Dude, that's not helpful.
My roommates suck. There's so many. See this guy's left a condom in the ground? Materialists, please. Kang is unraveling all of time and space right now. If you could get it together for a moment.
I love you, but I suck.
I can't even pay my rent. I took up a shift on the Avengers so I could pay my rent, but this sucks. God, get Materialists out of here. We need his character from Scott Pilgrim.
There you go.
He'd
be
powers.
good.
He's got powers, man.
He does have powers.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll find out what happens when that happens. Or you already know.
I do. Yeah.
Mason.
Defending Jacob, we need you to stop Kang.
I'm too busy trying to prove my son isn't a murderer.
But from a legal standpoint, I think what Kang is doing is, I mean, it's unorthodox, but I don't have any I believe in the Air Bud rules. If you've seen my show Defending Jacob, and there's actually no rule or law that says Kang can't unravel all of space and time.
Yeah.
It's not a zoning issue, so I can't really do anything about it.
I like to think they filmed all of this and then they looked back and went, oh shit, we said Kang the entire time. We forgot that we switched him out for Doctor Doom.
It's going to take $20 million to reshape everybody's mouths with visual effects. So they say Doctor Doom, because they need to add 2 more syllables.
Yeah, using the Craven the Hunter mouth-changing technology.
Yeah, which is really good now, by the way.
The Hot Wheels movie has found its director.
Uh-huh.
It's not a 5-year-old boy. It's actually John M. Chu, who did Wicked.
Okay.
Wickeds, because there's 2 of them in Crazy Rich Asians. This is a pretty good get. They're looking for a Barbie movie thing.
Right,
here, right?
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay.
It's inspired by the world's best-selling toy. The high-octane action film will bring the beloved multi-generational Hot Wheels franchise to life, showcasing some of the world's
This is just off the top of the dome.
Yeah.
This isn't a press
I can
release you're
see
regurgitating.
all time and space, and by that I mean I can look at the Mattel website.
That's terrific.
Showcasing some of the world's hottest and sleekest vehicles. I tried to find like a synopsis, and there isn't one.
Cool.
And there probably won't be. Like, is it toys? Is it like cars that in the real world? Do the cars have personalities like the movie Cars? Do you drive the cars?
I think it's going to be.
Is it going to be like, we're trapped in the world of Hot Wheels. We're going to build a big track.
I think it's
Minecraft, etc.
Oh, yeah, maybe. What if I think it might be a kid and he's got a lot of Hot Wheels toys and then he can make them giant, like in the movie Red One
or Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's been done, but
what fun?
Exactly, it's been done, but what fun? That's right. That's exactly right. But it'll also have a post-ironic twist.
Yeah, that's right.
You know,
God, I can't wait.
Yeah, and then kids are going to bond. Dad's going to be like, "No, I'm driving the big version of this Hot Wheels toy. I feel bad I didn't spend any time with you."
I remember what being a kid is like.
Yeah,
my computer is about to explode.
Yeah, it's doing a lot of. I was doing this earlier. It's really. I'm
just going to.
It's a real wind tunnel vibe going on.
I'm just going to restart it.
Okay, terrific.
And just work off my phone for a minute.
That's great. That's very good.
It does need an update, actually.
You think that's what this is?
I don't know. I
think it needs an exorcism.
I think you need an exorcism.
Maybe.
I'm in too many fucking group chats, Mason. Wow. All right, my computer's calmed down.
That's all right. For now.
Jeez Louise, I thought a leaf blower started. I'm not even joking. That was so loud. I hope that came through on the podcast.
A lot of the time it doesn't, and we just seem insane.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, when you're doing a podcast, and you're like, there's an
ambient noise.
Exactly.
But only I can hear.
Yeah. But I'm normal.
Mm-hmm. Mason, last bit of news.
Oh, yes.
David Zaslav, the current CEO and head of Warner Brothers Discovery.
And the most normal man we know.
It's true. There was news via the Wall Street Journal, and you remember this, but there was a J.J. Abrams produced Ta-Nehisi Coates' Black Superman movie.
That's right.
In the works.
And the full details, I think, were never completely revealed, but it may have been as an alternate universe Superman where he's
during the civil rights era.
Oh, is that the one?
That was one of the things that was floated.
But there's also one where he's black and he's also the president.
There's also is that the Valzod one?
I think that's Valzod.
Yeah. And Michael B. Jordan might have been him in some of these versions or whatever.
Yeah,
But this particular version falls into the category of things that J.J. Abrams signed on to make.
That's right. And he got the money in advance.
And he did it.
He was very canny and he got his contract signed.
Yeah.
And he had his lawyers set up a pay or play or leave contract.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's just like, I'm going to leave.
Yep.
I mean, I know I said I wasn't going to, but I mean, come on. Look at my track record, guys. What were you thinking? I mean, God, that's a fresh new phone you have.
Mate, as you know, my phone bricked over the weekend.
Yeah, that's right.
And now I have a new phone. And I feel good about it.
Yeah.
Except the bit where they tried to... There's a deal. It doesn't matter. I don't want to get into it. Just hand me the phone and I'll leave.
Yeah.
Just that should you come in and you go, can I have my phone? And they give it to you and then you leave.
They just give you a phone and then you leave. Yeah. Are you suggesting some sort of government office where they hand you phone?
Exactly.
And it's just called phone?
It's called phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Stop. I don't need options. Just give me phone.
Stop dicking around.
Just give me regular phone. That's fine.
I don't care if this saves me money or costs me money or whatever the deal is. Just give me a phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should all have the same phone.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, apparently this was cancelled because David Zaslav thought it was too woke. Which isn't surprising. I mean, I don't think this was ever going to get made, regardless.
Also,
to be honest.
there's not enough details to determine.
No, I don't know what you're talking.
I
mean, the new Superman is woke. So, like, what are we talking about here?
I don't know. Right?
I mean, presumably it's the black thing,
Yeah,
right?
of course it is. Yeah,
yeah,
that's right. But to not even, if they were like, listen, he's black and he's the president, and then also he's always fighting against injustice and blah. I mean, that's Superman though again, isn't it?
Yep.
Just all the woke, the things that people say are woke. He's doing all the things and he's got 17 genders and whatever. I would understand if David Zaslav would be like, oh, well, there's a lot of woke stuff in here.
Mm-hmm.
But like, just to be like, yeah, he's black and he's Superman.
Yeah.
Too woke.
I mean, because if you took it back to his origin and you put that, and you put it in the civil rights era, I think that would be a very interesting movie.
That's also the character icon.
Yeah.
Well, he that's a Milestone character who
So you're saying steal an idea.
Well, DC owns Milestone. Here's the thing, they sort of own Milestone, but they sort of don't. So Icon was a character who, he's an alien, he arrives on Earth during the period of the era of slavery.
Yep.
And then his ship alters his appearance so he looks like the first person he sees who's black, and then he experiences all the bad stuff.
All the bad stuff.
But then he survives through to the modern era because he's got Superman powers, which is very handy.
Yeah.
And then he decides he's Augustus Freeman III. He's like his own
right.
great-grandson or what have you.
He's using the Twilight rules.
He's using the Twilight rules.
If that was a thing Twilight
so I guess they could just do an Icon series, which I think would be good. But here's the thing. So Static is also a Milestone character.
Yeah, okay.
So I think recently, James Gunn was asked about, you're going to incorporate Static into any of this? And he's like, the ownership rights are up in the air a little bit. Because I think there was some creator ownership of the Milestone characters.
People love Static. Didn't Static have like a popular cartoon series or something also? Or not?
He did, yeah. Static Shock was the cartoon, I think. That's why everybody thinks he's called Static Shock.
Yeah.
But he's not.
But his name's James Static.
And he was in the final few episodes of Batman Beyond.
Oh my God, Batman Beyond. That was a good show, I reckon.
It was.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Great.
Well, it's over anyway.
So don't worry about it.
Our dreams are over.
Yep. It's time to talk big movie.
Is it?
Yeah,
that was quick. We're not going to talk about Red Sonja?
Do you want to talk about? Okay, fine. Let's talk about.
Not really.
Let's talk about the trailer to Red Sonja, something we watched just before,
just moments ago.
We're like, we should probably. Watch
I thought it was fine.
I'd heard it looked excruciatingly bad, but it didn't look that bad. But is it going to be good? Probably not.
It doesn't look. There's nothing in it to me that jumped out as I have to see this at cinema.
No.
Even if is it even going to go to cinemas? I don't know.
I'm just finding out now.
Oh,
August 15th.
I'm going to start the backup again.
Start the backup.
I barely know it.
Cinematically, theatrically released.
There you go. So Red Sonja in this case is being played by Matilda Lutz, who was in the Coralie Fargier movie Revenge.
Okay.
Which that was the I'd heard that, and that is true. I think that's a good choice, but it does look like it looks better than an Uwe Boll movie.
Well, yeah.
But maybe that's just because technology has moved forward. Like maybe if Uwe Boll was still making movies, they would look a little bit more like this just because the Adobe Premiere plugins look better now.
And do you think it was filmed in New Zealand or Eastern Europe?
I would have said Eastern Europe, but you've confirmed New Zealand.
I haven't confirmed anything.
Oh, okay, right.
Let me check, though.
And what I would say is I think the real sets look pretty good.
Yep.
Like the when they're filming on location, that looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing jumps out as like, wow, this is a really exciting thing that I have to see on the big screen. Like she's fighting a big monster, but it's just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Apparently this film, some of it was in Greece.
Uh-huh.
So a suburb in Greece. So that's good.
Okay, just in the suburbs.
Also, do you remember for the longest time, Brian
Joel style, yes.
Yes, Brian Singer was going to do this.
Oh.
But,
why didn't he?
Because he did all that shit.
Yeah.
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 Allegedly, but he did.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Mason.
Yes.
Now it's time for big movie.
It is time for big movie.
Now, I think it's the best way to open this talking about Superman 2025 is I'm going to read a bit of the victory lap that David Zaslav, CEO of Warner Brothers Discovery, is taking. Because this is basically his idea.
This is his baby.
Yeah.
He's been working on this since 1938 or whatever.
Mm-hmm, that's right.
Yeah.
3 years ago, I hired James Gunn and Peter Safran to reimagine and unify the creative direction of DC under one leadership team by breathing new life and excitement into one of the most iconic storytelling franchises in the world. This weekend, we watched Superman Soar as James Gunn's passion and vision came to life on the big screen. I'm wearing a puffy vest. I have strange teeth.
Not too puffy, though.
It's a bit too puffy.
Is it?
That's what he's saying.
Oh, wow.
Superman is just the first step. Over the next year alone, DC Studios will introduce the films of Supergirl and Clayface in theaters and series Lanterns on HBO Max as part of a bold 10-year plan. The DC vision is clear, the momentum is real, and I couldn't be more excited for what's ahead. He's done it. How did he do it?
I don't know, man, but he's good.
I tell you what, it's amazing that he did do this after gutting Warner Brothers and shelving Batgirl and Cody versus Acme and deleting shows permanently from streaming like Westworld, mishandling animation and the SAG-AFTRA strikes as well, huge redundancies that happened, massive bombs like The Flash, Mickey 17. He put $50 million into Alto Nights, which was written by one of his friends. And he
Is that the one with Robert De Niro?
Yes.
Is he twins in that?
Something, or plays two characters.
Okay.
And he also lost the NBA streaming rights, which he said was good.
He also lost a game of NBA Jam.
What?
At the arcades, yeah.
That's an easy game to win. You just do big dunks
Right?
and the ball catches on fire.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This guy sucks.
So, anyways.
Do you think that his interns, or clearly, like there's two press releases. They've written them simultaneously. One if Superman had a good weekend, and one if it had a really
I think he
bad
just would have
weekend.
said nothing, which is what he normally does.
Yeah.
Or he goes, "This is good, actually."
Yeah.
Like when they lost the NBA, as
Yeah,
mentioned.
right.
Yeah, that's good, man. It's good you did that.
This is good that your basketball was on fire and you dunked on me a bunch of times. That's actually good.
Anyway, Superman has a budget of $225 million, apparently. That is the rumor, with about $100 million used to promote it. I mean, this was everywhere. You could not escape the promotion for this. And I know it's everywhere because people keep asking me in real life whether they should see it or whether it's good.
Yes.
And that's the sign to me that this is like broken through.
Yeah, to real people.
To real people.
Actual people.
Yeah, exactly. So it had a pretty big US opening, the biggest ever for a Superman movie when adjusted for inflation, 122 million. It was like estimated at one point it was going to be like 90 or below. Some people then saying 150, which was like a crazy number to say. It also made 95 million internationally, so it's 217 in total. This is great.
And that's just about a concession stand getting a popcorn.
You're not wrong, Mason.
Popcorn and a choc top and a drink, and that's $95 million. That's a bargain for.
Do you think it is?
It cost me $96 million getting in the parking.
That cost you $96 million.
Cost me $96 million.
Should have got
yeah.
the bus, Mason.
Yeah.
This is the third highest debut of the year behind Lilo and Stitch and Minecraft. It performed ahead of Man of Steel, as mentioned, because that made 116, but that was also before inflation. But also, Man of Steel did not have the word of mouth that this is getting.
Yeah, sure.
And we'll see how it holds, because things can drop off a cliff. We'll see what happens.
Will this make $1 billion? I don't think it will.
I don't think it will, but it might.
The era, I think, of really most things making $1 billion at the cinema is probably over.
I think apparently...
Except for Minecraft.
Yes.
And Avatar.
I think the most important thing for Warner Brothers, I think they said, we want it to make $500 million, which would probably break even or a bit below.
That'll
maybe.
cover David Zaslav's salary overall for the
That's
next
right.
10 years, for his 10-year plan.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Which is good. But the more important thing is that it sets up a universe. Like, this is the Iron Man 2008 of the DCU. What do you think the story was?
Oh, hang on. Come on, mate.
Come on, mate.
Well, here's the thing. This movie Okay, so I wouldn't say this is a spoiler, but if you've seen the trailer, like a lot of people have said... We're
going to do non-spoilers and
yeah,
spoilers,
a lot of the early reactions to Superman, the advanced screenings, people said, okay, well, what you've seen in the trailer, that's only the first 30 minutes. And for the most part, that is true-ish. But this movie sort of starts in the middle of a Superman adventure. I think it's probably too early to compare this movie to Black Adam, James, but here we go.
Is it too early?
I think it's just the right time. It's the perfect time.
They should bring back Pierce Brosnan.
I think so. I think they should bring back Aldous Hodge and Pierce Brosnan. I think they were the two best parts of that movie.
And whoever the tall guy was.
Mr. Tall.
Yeah.
From the Mr. Men books.
Yeah.
But anyway.
He was mostly legs.
It's true, he was.
So go on.
They should have called him Mr. Legs.
Yep.
Yeah. They should get Pedro Pascal's character from Materialist to be Mr. Legs.
Mason, that's a spoiler.
That's true, actually, it is. Anyway, no spoiler. So, I said of the movie Black Adam, it felt to me when I was a kid, I would just pick up a random comic for 50 cents or whatever, and I would read it, and I wouldn't know where any of these characters had come from. And I'm just like, this is pretty fun for just a bunch of wild characters just showing up or whatever. This movie Superman felt to me like this is the final issue of like a particular, like maybe a 3-issue story arc.
Yeah, right.
This movie starts...
It's like it's built to this, right?
Yeah, it's built to this. So we get a little opening crawl about the origin of super meta-humans in this universe, and then this movie starts with what we see in the trailer, which is Superman crashing down into the Antarctic. He's been beaten in a fight. You wouldn't even freaking believe it.
Yeah.
And he's like, whoa, this is...
I hated that.
This is bad for me.
I got kicked.
Yeah, I got kicked and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, at least my dogs come to save me.
That's exactly right. And then he gets his... Crypto shows up and drags him to the Fortress of Solitude. And it turns out that prior to the just prior to the events of this movie, Superman intervened in an invasion of the nation of Baravia into another nation, and he stopped some casualties. But now the Baravian defender, the Hammer of Baravia, Baravia,
whatever.
He's shown up in Metropolis, and he's caused some havoc, and he's beat up Superman.
Yep.
And he's like, what do you think about that?
First time Superman's ever lost a fight, it seems. Yeah,
that's right. And what's freaking going on there? We'll find out, won't we?
Yeah, that's in the movie.
It's in the plot of the movie. And what I enjoyed about it, cards on the table, James.
Yeah.
Superman cards.
Okay.
I thought this movie was very good.
I liked it too.
A lot of good fun.
Yeah.
I don't think it's perfect.
No, I don't think it's perfect either, but I think it's...
But that being said, me being mildly critical over the course of this review doesn't mean that I hated it. I liked it a lot.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah. This is maybe this is one of the pure distillations of comic book.
Yeah.
A comic book character, a full color comic book character with all the crazy stuff that happens in these. Just out there on the table, like straight away.
Yeah, so that is true, and a lot of people are saying that, but I think it's a very specific type of comic book. It's like your Silver Age, it's All-Star Superman, it's like Superman Birthright.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of style.
It is also, when you watch this, you can tell what comic books James Gunn read as a kid.
Absolutely.
There's a bit of Justice League International in here.
I mean, Maxwell Lord is in this.
Yeah, so, it's, some sort of...
I mean, he likes like Starro and
that's true.
Weird stuff.
I mean, this Superman is a sort of a mix of the Silver Age Superman and the post-crisis.
Yeah, absolutely.
Superman, a little bit like but it's also All-Star Superman.
Yeah,
this is we recently covered this in our book club, and there's a lot of that. It's just he's a Superman that maybe he can't quite move planets, but he's. He can do a lot of crazy stuff.
He's intentionally made that way. Like, he's depowered from other versions that we have seen. Oh, also, if you want to go to bigsandwich.co, which is like our private Patreon service, Mason, we looked at a very good Superman game. And by that, I mean one of the okay Superman games.
That's right.
Which was fun to look at. But yeah, if you look at like Man of Steel is basically the comic Superman Earth 1, if you've ever read that.
Yes,
and a bunch of other stuff. But like Batman Begins is spoken about being super realistic, but it's kind of done in Batman Year One style. So when I hear people say like, it's like a comic book, it's like, but it's like a very specific type of comic book because comic books are a broad spectrum.
That's right. They're a broad church.
And everybody who reads them is on the spectrum.
You read the broad church comic book?
No, I haven't. Is it good?
Yeah, it's sad. Sad. It's just
the show was
sad families.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie is, it's very bright and colorful, and they haven't gone. This is a movie again where superheroes have existed for quite a while. They're not. Stuff isn't being introduced gradually here.
No,
like it's a sort of a hyper real universe where mischievous dimensional imps are showing up every day.
Yeah,
and
people are used to it.
People are used to superheroes battling above the sky, above the city kind of thing. It's good fun. And what I liked about this movie is, again, it starts off with Superman on the back foot.
Yes.
A significant portion of this movie is Superman kind of being...
all of the things he's been doing up to this point have been working.
Yeah.
But obviously he's being monitored and probed for weaknesses, and that all kind of comes to a head in this movie. Yeah. And not just like physical weaknesses, like things that will emotionally break him and getting the public like against him. You're never going to believe who's doing it. It's Lex Luthor.
That's right.
But I thought that was a really interesting way to do it. And also David Corenswet is incredible. He's a great Superman. I love this characterization. He's perfect.
Would you say it's interesting, just before we get into the characters, which I actually do want to talk about them, James?
Well, I don't.
Okay, great. It's a movie about a man getting cancelled and then his friends backing him up, and then he gets back on his feet. Do you think that is relatable to James Gunn in any way? Or?
No, I don't think so. It's probably a coincidence.
Yeah.
I didn't
like everybody
consider
turns
that.
against him, and he's like, "Oh, all right."
Yeah.
So David Corenswet is a great Superman. I didn't know.
I like the suit.
He's in the movie Pearl. I didn't know this. He's
I
a
haven't
projectionist,
seen
but
that
James
one.
Gunn saw him in that and was like, "Oh, this guy could be a good Superman."
I mean, he's big.
I think he's great. He's great.
I like the suit. The suit works as well.
I think. That's true, yeah.
I know people talking about it's like a little bit loose, but I don't know. I like the look of it. And it'll evolve over various movies. I like the S on the back. I like the shape. We've talked about this before.
Yeah, that's right.
The lead up. But I just think that what and there are complaints about, and Dean Cain came out and was like, Superman is too woke, and what did he say? Something.
He said you shouldn't have said he was an immigrant and blah blah.
Yeah.
Blah.
Also, Dean Cain, you're fucking Japanese. Like, what are you talking about? I just think that's one of the quotes was, I want to get rid of all the rules in America because I want it to be like Somalia, like you said that. Like there are rules for immigration, Dean Cain. Like it's whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I just think the idea that a man being good and nice is political is fucking insane.
It is.
Like how are we here? And I also think if this came out in like 2017, this would have been received very differently.
Right.
I think we're in an era where people were ready to see a nice man trying hard. And I know there's a lot of political grey areas and whatever kind of loosely touched upon in this, but he's like, no, this is fuck all the red tape. Like, I know this is right. And you can talk, you can have all the arguments in the world, but like saving a person is not, that's not wrong.
Yeah.
And
remember when that arms dealer showed up in Gulmira and he in that metal suit and he just killed all those guys? He's just like, I'm going to declare war on this country. I think that's good. It's fine and it's allowed. I'm going to shoot those needles through everybody's heads.
Exactly.
Yeah, great cast, I think. What I would say is great cast, and some people have been sort of set up to exist in subsequent movies who didn't really get a lot of play. We'll talk about those guys in a minute. But I think, yeah, like you said, David Corenswet is great. He's got the real what the hey vibe that I think Superman should have.
There's an earnestness, but also he's not a dummy.
Yeah.
And also he emotes in a way where he gets frustrated. There's a moment where Lois Lane interviews him as Superman.
That's been released, I think. It's
a
in
lot
the
of it
trailer.
has, And I love that moment where she's kind of playing devil's advocate in terms of like, this is how people are perceiving your actions.
Yeah.
And
that's the thought I had. So Christopher Reeve.
Yes.
That's going to come up eventually.
His son's in this, by the way. One of his kids.
So look, obviously we love the Christopher Reeve version of Superman.
Yeah.
But speaking of, he's great at he was always great at transforming from Clark Kent to Superman, even, in a scene kind of thing. But what I think I was never really satisfied about with the Christopher Reeve movies is that he was always the biggest fish in quite a very small pond kind of thing, where he's just kind of like, he's the best guy and he can do anything and you can't harm him. But what I liked about this movie is he is a big-ish fish in a very large pond of weird stuff that is only getting bigger and weirder.
Yeah, and if Green Lantern shows up and he's like the fourth best Green Lantern, that's still a huge deal.
Right, yeah.
He's even though he's a moron.
Yeah, but I think David Corenswet did a really good job in that scene where, Lois Lane says, Clark Kent always interviews Superman. Why can't I interview Superman?
Yeah, you're basically answering your own questions.
Yeah, and then he sort of transforms in that scene from the Clark Kent she knows, the regular guy, to the very nice Superman, very kind of sort of, this angelic character who can do no wrong, and then he kind of has to slip back.
Yeah, and then she like picks it apart.
Yeah. He's sort of accepting a softball. He's sort of expecting a softball interview, and then she turns it around on him. And I like the fact that he kept sort of transforming and trying to hold it together as himself. What happened? Rachel Brosnahan, great Lois Lane.
She's amazing. She's really good in this, and she does have stuff to do, which I also appreciate. There's like a moment where she's very integral in saving Superman from a certain thing. Like she's very active in this, and them two together. I know they talk about like the chemistry reads that they did. It obviously paid off.
Yeah.
They work really well together. Nicholas Hoult is a great Lex Luthor.
I agree
as well.
One of the best.
Yeah,
maybe the best.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, he's given a lot of just good and interesting Lex Luthor stuff.
Yeah. So this Lex Luthor is an international businessman. He's also clearly a supervillain. Like he's got the super science brain. He's not. To some degree, he's also like Gene Hackman. Lex Luthor is always he's always about a land deal. I guess ultimately they had to always bring it. They always have to bring it back to like the thing that he is super intelligent, but he's also really petty.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's his vulnerability. I thought he was great. He does some really awful stuff in this.
There's one very particular thing that he does. It's like a hands-on terrible thing.
Yeah,
and I was really surprised they did that.
Me too.
And it just added to because he's doing like kind of. Not vague, but his actions he's not directly doing them. You don't see him physically doing things until he does one particular thing. And it's like, oh shit, this guy's
that being said, also, he's got just a team of awful people working for him. I hated those guys.
Otis is there.
Yeah. He's got this team of like polo shirt, headset, smarmy little freaks who are all on his side and are like there to do mean stuff and facilitate all his awfulness. And it's like, you've nailed those guys. They are awful.
Absolutely. I thought Jimmy Olsen was a lot of fun in this. They went with the all-star Superman. Jimmy Olsen is inexplicably a ladies' man.
He's inexplicably... he's sort of like... he's a ladies' man. He's just irresistible, and he's just competent, and he's the coolest guy.
Yeah.
Even though he's just a regular guy
Yeah,
kind of thing.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
He has a side story with Miss Tessmacher, who's
Yes.
from the original Superman movies. And she's really good also.
I think she's fun too, yeah.
And like more to that character than you'd think initially
We'll get
well.
to her in spoilers
We'll do that
as well, I think.
Yeah.
We got Perry White. That's
Oh, what's his name? Nathan Fillion, that's right.
come on, man.
Wendell Pierce.
Wendell Pierce from The Wire.
Yeah.
Underused.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
I
he's
think
just
it'll be
there.
another thing.
There's a moment as well also where a bunch of characters on the Daily Planet have to get into an action sequence. And they're like, we'll take you and you. We'll take Lois and we'll take Jimmy and we'll take you. And we'll take this guy. And this guy just gets in the... And then he doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything.
I don't... Which guy... That wasn't the Steve Lombard character.
No, Steve Lombard is there, but then there's
yeah.
another guy because there's room for one more. And he's just in the thing, and then he just leaves. He doesn't say anything.
I don't remember that.
No,
I
okay,
didn't
right.
even notice that, yeah.
We'll see, there you go, yeah.
Yeah. Also, look, we have to touch on this because there is I would say for a movie like this, there is political messaging,
Right.
specifically parallels to a genocide happening in Gaza. And I know that this also was written after October 7th, but there's a lot of obvious stuff like the US funding them and things like not them, the fictional nations that are in this movie.
Yeah.
And there's images from that where they're, going to kill civilians that look like straight from the 2018 Gaza border protests. Like, I was surprised that it's very obvious. Like, it's not subtle, like, at all.
And there's a kind of a private entity in the form of Lex Luthor who is making a lot of money on this.
Yeah.
And
it could be, parallel for a number of conflicts. But it seems like this one.
a lot of the general public is taking it as a particular one.
Yeah. You know what I think wasn't great, though?
Yes.
I think the parental stuff is not amazing.
Oh, I liked it a lot.
I expected a bit more from it.
I liked it a lot, I thought. I don't know who one of those actors from The Walking Dead?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
I thought it was nice because it's an interesting take on the Kents.
No, I
They are
liked
just
that.
really simple.
Yeah, I liked that. Like, it felt like very, like, Heartland America and all of that. But I just think emotionally, the Kevin Costner stuff from Man of Steel, I think is better.
No, I like this a lot. Look, I wouldn't say it's better than any particular other incarnation, but I like the fact that they were just really simple folk. They weren't
on speakerphone
and they were very plain speaking. They didn't. I mean, at one point, Pa Kent does have a kind of a he's got some thoughts to express, but I felt like it didn't feel like they're the only real people in this universe. I kind of felt like, you know what I mean? They're the most real people in the universe.
Yeah, and I guess that also lends to like where he's from and like the simplicity of the way he sees things.
Yeah.
But I think for me, the emotional stuff was like the stuff between Superman and Lois. In particular, there's a second conversation they have, and it gets pretty meaningful, where he just kind of lays it all kind of out. To like in a situation where like this might not go very well for you,
right?
But I thought like their relationship, I think, was like the emotional kind of core of this movie, which I thought worked really well. Do you want to talk about the Justice Gang?
Yeah, no, James, I don't.
Okay, well, I thought they were all great.
Yes,
I mean Hawkgirl didn't get enough play, but has a pretty definitive moment in this movie, which we'll talk about in spoilers, which I love.
And she screams like a bird.
Guy Gardner's great because he's just fucking awful, but he'll show up if you need him, I guess.
And that's he's got that Justice League International, Justice League Europe thing.
Yeah.
It's got that the whole vibe of essentially anything he doesn't want to do. He's like, my Green Lantern vow forbids me from doing this. So I thought that was fun.
And Mr. Terrific, amazing.
You'd say Mr. Terrific is amazing?
I would say that, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'd
say he's fantastic.
Okay, well, that's a good thing to say,
so
too.
Eddie Gathegi, who, of course, was Darwin in X-Men First Class, the one mutant who can't die, who immediately dies. He's great in this. It's a characterization I never would have... It's a little different from how I see him in the comic books. I feel like in the comic books, he's always just a flat affect. He's like...
Okay. There's a bit of that here.
Yeah, but
where he's like, I don't want to get into the emotions of whatever you're doing.
But like what I liked, this characterization I think is interesting because he's a guy who's just... He's really tired of everybody not being as smart as he is. But he really wishes everybody else was as smart as him because that would save a lot of time.
Yeah.
You know?
Explaining stuff and doing stuff. Yeah. Also, he's not superpowered, which I liked as well. He's... I guess Iron Man-esque.
Yeah.
Sort of. That's not really the
Who else? We missing anybody else?
Yeah, well, there's Superman robots in this, which I like. Straight out of All-Star Superman. Alan Tudyk is just pretty much doing K2SO, which is fine.
Yeah.
There's villains. There's what's the superpowered villain?
The Engineer?
The Engineer. Yeah. Nanobots, etc.
And Ultraman.
Ultraman, which we'll get into. Yeah. Crypto was great.
Agreed.
I think that's a very canny thing to put in this movie because kids love that kind of shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like they really should have emphasized crypto in the last couple of trailers.
Yeah.
They sort of de-emphasized it.
And now the movie's bombing.
Because it's woke.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Metamorpho as well.
Oh, yes, of course.
Is in this.
That's right.
And
It's
we'll
Anthony Carrigan.
This isn't a spoiler, but in the Hall of Justice, I saw this. These are some characters that appear in the mural.
You did see them, I know.
I didn't see. I saw a website that said this.
There's a Flash in there.
There's Jay Garrick, apparently, who's the original Flash. Wildcat, Super Chief, Shining Knight, Silent Knight, Gunfire.
Super Chief? Apache Chief. The one from Super Friends.
That's what it says.
All right.
Gunfire, Atomic Knight,
Gunfire?
Yep.
Wow.
Again, I didn't see any of these.
Okay.
I saw maybe a Flash.
For people who don't know, Gunfire was a guy who got
gun was fired. Maybe that's why I put him in
it. Gunfire was a guy who was bitten by an alien space bug, but he didn't die, and he gained the ability to turn anything to a gun. So he could pick up this package of sandwiches, and he could start shooting lasers out of it.
That's cool.
It was the same plot. It was the same crossover storyline that created Hitman.
Oh, okay.
The Tommy Monahan version.
Yeah, right. Okay.
He got X-ray vision and telepathy.
Is it like a Midas touch thing where everything turns into a gun, or does he have to consciously?
No, he has to think about it.
Okay, cool. So he's not like he doesn't shake someone's hand and turn it into a gun.
Although speaking of all these old timey comic books, there was the DC 1 million crossover set in the future, 85,000 years in the future.
Yeah.
And in that future, people can just like get superpowers if they want them. They can just get these little badges, and they can be like,
it's probably an app.
Yeah. I can, you can temporarily activate Superman powers or whatever. And Tommy Monahan is sent into the future briefly in his issue, and he meets Gunfire 1 million, and he accidentally turns everything into a gun. And at one point, he screams, "Oh my God, I've turned my ass into a hand grenade," and then he explodes off screen. So,
so it's not just guns.
I guess.
Yeah. I guess in the future.
Yeah, in the future.
I'm surprised that's a legacy character.
I know, but that's yeah.
Atomic Knight, Vibe, Dr. Fate. There you go.
Nice.
Freedom Beast, Black Pirate, Alan Scott, who's the original Green Lantern, but he's not the same kind of Hal Jordan.
He is, but he isn't.
Green Lantern. Oh, he wasn't initially, was it? He was.
No. Here we go.
Go on.
Okay, so the original. He
had a staff or whatever he had.
No, he did have a Green Lantern and he had a ring.
Yeah.
But his power originally was that a meteor crashed on Earth and there was a metal in it, and it got forged into a lantern, and the lantern had a prophecy, and it was like 3 times I'll flame green, blah, 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 and the last guy gets powers, basically.
Okay.
And the last guy was Alan Scott, and he gets the Green Lantern ring. And then when they rebooted Green Lantern in the 50s, they're like, they're space cops now.
Yeah.
But what they and when they then they were like, but Alan Scott Green Lantern is still here inexplicably, and he's got magic Green Lantern powers. But then it turned out that the Alan Scott Green Lantern was actually created
from Moa or something.
No, it was created. Yeah, it was the Guardians of the Universe. That was their first attempt to do that. They gathered all the chaotic magic in the universe, and they turned it into a thing called the Star Heart.
And then
the Star Heart escaped, and then it landed on Earth, and he made the Green Lantern ring. And so it's just an odd coincidence.
Okay, great.
So yeah, but he has the same powers essentially.
Yeah. Okay, Alan Scott, Dolphin, and Amethyst. So a lot of these are like original legacy characters, which is interesting.
Because this originally was going to be Superman Legacy, of course.
Yeah, that's true.
And many of the characters are legacy characters.
Yes, that's right.
So Green Lantern, Hawkgirl, Mr. Terrific is the second Mr. Terrific.
There was a Mrs. Terrific?
That's correct.
Wow, there you go.
Not anymore, though.
Oh, wow.
She died, and he was going to kill himself. And then the ghost of the original Mr. Terrific showed up and said, don't. And he's like, I won't actually.
It sucks in the afterlife.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't come here.
Get a cool jacket instead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Get a T-face.
That's right.
Yeah. All in all, best movie ever. I thought it was great, and I'm probably going to see it again.
Action-wise, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, I liked it. I wouldn't say there was anything that blew me away. There's a Mr. Terrific action sequences.
See, here's the thing,
which
though.
is pretty good.
That's the one I was hoping you'd bring up.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
some of the flying stuff just looked weird. Weird
that's
angles.
Because you've got to come up with a different gimmick, I think. But what I was going to say is that I like that sequence, and you got to show that even the characters that look kind of like.
It was like a Guardians
It was
3
Yondu.
kind of thing. Oh, yeah,
It's
Yondu thing. Yeah, you're
when
right.
Yondu kills everybody with his arrow, just in a,
Yeah.
But it still was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like the fact that he generates the shield to protect Lois Lane, and it's just like, well, I got to go out the shield and beat
There's a
up
brawl in a
everybody.
baseball diamond, which I quite liked as well.
Yeah.
Just seeing Superman be matched and the stuff that he normally does. He's got a set of moves that have worked for him, and now they're not working.
That's right, yeah.
I thought that was good.
Yeah.
And I guess also to briefly talk about the score, I should listen to it more. I mean, I love the re-inclusion of the John Williams score, but I think I just need to listen to this more. But yeah, I liked it. I mean, it's the fucking Superman score.
Yeah,
you know? So, anyway, let's, before we do spoilers, the best movie ever or worst movie ever?
I think it's actually the best movie ever.
I agree. I think this is... it's a good start or restart, even though The Flash restarted it or whatever. But this is the real one.
This is the real one.
And I think it's obviously resonating with people, or it is for the opening weekend at the very least. So, yeah, I mean, they did it.
They did it.
They did it.
They did it.
David Zaslav did it.
Oh, good on him too. Who knew that vest contains such amazing sparks of creativity?
I know,
Who knew,
right?
eh?
Yeah. Anyways, big time spoilers.
It's time for big spoilers.
There's a big glowing ball in the background at one point. You think it's a big deal in the trailer, but it's not.
No,
it's not a big deal at
it is
all.
described as Superman describes it as just one of those dimensional imps.
Yeah.
So is that Mr. Mxyzptlk?
Or another one.
It could be another one, yeah.
But it's funny seeing Green Lantern just hitting him with a bat in the,
That's right.
in the background.
Yeah. What's the
My
main
son was like, why doesn't Green Lantern do... Because I saw it with my son. We went to the
yeah.
Melbourne IMAX.
Oh, here he is. And here he is bloody
He loved
hitting it with
it.
the logic.
Yeah. He was like, why doesn't the Green Lantern... He's using like fists and hammers and stuff. And I'm like... Well, yeah, a lot of people say that, but also that one's an idiot.
Yeah.
Like other ones can do more advanced things, but that's who he is. He's a moron.
A reference that I forgot, but I think is relevant is if there was a little bit of Superman versus the Elite.
Yeah, definitely.
Because that initial storyline, and I think there's an animated version as well, that begins with a kaiju that's being stopped by the Elite, and they do it just by killing it. And Superman's like, I really would prefer that you didn't. And of course, in this, just as a distraction, Lex Luthor's goons release onto Metropolis a tiny little kaiju creature that very quickly becomes, skyscraper sized, and he has to kind of take it down. But then the Justice Gang decide to kill it. Yeah, and Mr. Terrific pops some T-spheres down its throat and blows it up.
Yeah. And that's when we see his X-ray vision briefly.
That's right.
Yeah. Another part of this movie is that you find out the true origin of Superman coming to Earth and why he was sent by Bradley Cooper.
And his wife.
And his wife from Westworld.
Oh, it is too, yes.
What's her name?
But yeah, and so when Superman arrives on Earth,
Angela Sarafian.
Great. That's actually great. Oh, of course, she's one of the robots.
Yeah, she's one of the robots.
One of robots.
Yeah.
But when he's sent to Earth, of course, with a message from his parents, and
it says "Be nice."
It says "Be nice," and I've got a second thing to say, and then that second part's corrupted.
Yeah.
And then when Lex Luthor and the Engineer and Ultraman break into Superman's Fortress of Solitude, they find the message, and the Engineer decodes the second part where Bradley Cooper's like, actually, while you're there, get a harem of wives and
you can rule and everything.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick. Actually,
you have the time of your life.
What did your son think about that? Did he ask what a harem was?
No, I mean, he doesn't really know that much about Jor-El as far as he does, but it didn't throw him. Right. I know that a lot of people don't like this particular idea of Jor-El, but Jor-El is not always good.
Yeah, in Smallville, I think.
In Smallville, the AI is evil, but there's also a real version that isn't as evil. Yeah. In the Prime Earth version of Jor-El survived, and he's kind of a bad or kind of neutral version of the character. So I didn't really have a problem with it because also this planet to him is nothing. It's somewhere on the other side of the galaxy, and you could
It's just a place where his kid can survive.
Yeah, and be safe and have a good time. So no, I didn't mind that at all. No.
It's interesting because at one point, one of the characters says to Lex Luthor, "Oh, you've doctored this footage to do whatever." And Lex Luthor's like, "No, to be clear, I just found this. This is real." And then Mr. Terrific confirms it's real.
Yeah. Maybe there's a third part, but it seems real.
I mean, also they can just change it if they want.
Yeah.
In the next movie, they could be like, "Well, Brainiac did it."
Yeah.
And Brainiac's technology is far in advance of Earth, so it looked real, but it actually wasn't real.
You can actually talk to Bradley Cooper.
If people really hate this, they can change it if they want.
I don't think it's a big deal.
I think it's fine, and I think the message there obviously was
he makes his own
He makes his own
decision,
choices.
yeah.
And another thing, when the Baravian forces invade Duranpur, is that the name of the other nation?
something like that.
I think some people were disappointed.
Not a real place.
Not a real place. I think some people were disappointed. You know, the ultimate reveal there is that Superman can't make it. He's busy, but he inspired the other guys.
Yeah,
You know what
I
mean?
liked that.
I liked it too.
Because also, as you talked about earlier, like the Chris Reeve movies, which we love and God bless him.
And respect.
But it's just him.
Yeah.
But it's not just him here.
That's right,
And
yeah.
again, it's a big deal if Guy Gardner shows up, even though he sucks.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He's
But
inexplicably good at this for some reason.
yeah, but he would be. Like, he would be good at it. I also really like that Hawkeye. I also really like that Hawkgirl killed the guy, the president.
Yeah, right.
He's like, you won't kill me. You're nice like Superman. She's like, I'm actually terrible. I will kill
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, we killed that monster. Think we wouldn't kill you?
Yeah. There was a real cynicism to her, which I liked.
Yeah, I agree.
Which is, I think it's the version of the character which is an alien but also reincarnated. I think they're doing a bit of both,
good,
apparently.
good.
Great.
Because her origin is not confusing enough. I think
Yeah.
that's good.
Love it. Put
Yeah.
it in there.
Because she's Shaira or
Yeah, I
or
don't.
Kendra. I don't know.
I don't know. And Ultraman,
Yep.
and this was fairly obvious from when he showed up in the Fortress Open.
Yes.
Is a clone of Superman,
Correct.
cloned from a human hair, which is also what they, not a human hair, a Kryptonian hair.
Correct, yes.
His hair, which is what they did in Superman 4, which
Yeah.
is pretty funny.
Yeah. What I would say is he should have been more Bizarro-ish,
Yeah,
I think.
it was a bit like, okay, it's just like a dumb version of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bougie can program. And also, Superman killed him, but nobody
maybe.
seems to care. Which
I
I'm
see.
okay with. Because I think there is that thing, and, obviously we've talked it to death, but Superman killing Zod in Man of Steel. I think the difference is here is like, well, Superman, he does kill, but it's just about, it's how you frame it.
Yeah,
you
yes,
know?
that's true, yeah.
And nobody's talking
Yeah.
about how he killed a dumb version of himself.
Also, I think he's going to come back.
Even though he fell into a black hole?
Yeah, he's going to end up on a Bizarro world.
All right,
And
great.
it'll be Bizarro after that.
Okay.
I think they'll, if they get this far,
Yeah.
I think in a subsequent movie he might return. He's landed on a planet, or
Yeah.
and he's fashioned a Bizarro Superman suit, and he can talk now or whatever.
All right,
I
let's
think
do
it'll
it.
be fine, yeah.
Great. So I loved that there were the bot. So there's a big plot point was that Lex Luthor has created an unstable parallel pocket dimension,
Like in Peacemaker.
where he's storing all his enemies.
Yeah, all these political prisoners and just people he doesn't like.
Yeah,
People who did mean blog posts about him.
And who
He's got a yeah.
It doesn't mean anything. It's not a parallel. It doesn't
No,
mean
that's
anything.
true. He's got an army of infinite monkeys on
I
social media.
fucking loved that.
Yeah.
I thought that's the stupidest thing I could have possibly seen in this movie, and I thought it was incredible.
Agreed.
It's just that it just reminded me of that Simpsons joke of Mr. Burns.
Yeah.
you know.
Is that something in All Star Superman? Does he have something similar? Probably not.
don't know. No, I mean, we just read it, but I don't remember, to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah.
But yeah, just the idea of the whole hate campaign and everything, that's all fabricated by corporations and whatever to sway public opinion. And I just thought all that was like, there's a lot of throwback elements, but then they put in like modern day elements. Because it is this world kind of, it's this weird kind of retro, but also modern world. There's also apparently like no New York or Chicago or whatever. This is
right.
purely fictional
Oh.
United States and world. Even though they have like, I don't know, Walter Cronkite, because he's mentioned.
Yeah.
Some stuff is real.
Sure.
Yeah. I loved the unraveling of Lex Luthor as well towards the end when you see his plans falling apart and, the rift is like splitting into the real world and whatever, the parallel dimension.
Yeah.
And there's a moment where Superman confronts Lex Luthor early on where he gets his dog kidnapped. And and Lex Luthor's so calm, just before Superman flips his desk, he just lifts his coffee mug. You see him do it as the desk flies. And he's completely like in control, even though Superman's furious. And then at the end when Superman flies in, he has a very different reaction because he's like, oh shit, this guy's actually very dangerous and I may have taken this too far. And then he gets mauled by a dog and that's
true.
And that was fun
That
too.
is true.
Yeah. But yeah, seeing like Lex Luthor break, I loved.
Yeah.
Nicholas Holt's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kills that man. He kills that poor man.
Oh, yeah, he does. He shoots a guy. Yeah.
Yeah, the falafel vendor.
Yeah.
Very sad.
No good.
Yeah.
Bad news.
Again, I think that's probably very effective
Yeah.
storytelling in the sense that I was hoping that nice man would live.
Yeah.
Or that Lex Luthor would be called away before the final, the Russian roulette gun went off, but it didn't.
That
It
really indicates that, he's a bad
But I also liked
guy.
at the end the Daily Planet headline. I was hoping for I was like, they can't leave this. It'll be Superman at the funeral. It'll be something like that.
Yeah.
But it was Clark Kent did his headline story, and it wasn't about Superman. It was about this guy. It was a nice guy.
Absolutely.
And he helped Superman. I thought that was nice.
Yeah, that was nice. God, good stuff. I did like this movie. I know you said I didn't, but I do actually.
That's true. I also like it, despite all the bad things I've said about it. But I think it's good.
Also, Supergirl's in this.
And she's drunk, which is effective.
I liked this a lot.
I think I did.
It also leads directly into Woman of Tomorrow. If you've read Woman of Tomorrow,
starts in a bar.
That's exactly how this starts.
Starts in a space bar where she can, under a red sun where she can get drunk.
Yeah.
That being said, I kind of feel like if this movie did have a flaw, I think sometimes things got a little bit over-explained.
Yeah.
Like I didn't need Superman to be like, well, she went to a planet with a red sun so she could get drunk and blah, blah, blah. It's fine.
She's drunk, and then
she's
you
just
can
drunk.
figure it out.
Just say she's drunk on space liquor. It's fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some people have pointed at this. So Millie Alcock, who's Supergirl, she was at the Golden Globes and she was up for House of the Dragon won an award or something. So she's on stage and she's really drunk. And I think that scene was based on that. She doesn't say anything. She doesn't, but she's clearly like. I'm sure you can find the clip on Twitter or whatever, but she's like,
just
what a nice
blotto.
time, and I am off my head right now.
And Australian.
She is Australian, so that's tradition for us.
Costume's good too.
I agree,
it's very similar, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one thing I'll say, and they'll probably explain it in further movies. She knows him as a baby. If you don't know the origin of Supergirl, sometimes she's a weird Matrix character that can morph like a weird goo. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, that's right.
That's not this version.
That's the version that they did in the 80s because they were like, there can't be any more. There can only be one Kryptonian in the universe. And then they're like, oh, that's a bit annoying, actually. How can we just have another one?
And then Lex Luthor can date her.
Yeah, and then she can be goo.
Yeah. No, this is the Kara Zor-El version, who was sent to Earth also at a similar time to Clark Kent, but got caught in some kind of time rift. So by the time she arrived, Superman is a grown man and she's still a teenager.
Yes, that's right.
And she's a bit more cynical also because she remembers her planet when it exploded and everybody from there. But I guess she would also know his parents.
Oh, yeah,
so
that's true.
I was like, well, how are you going to square that? Because
that they suck, kind of.
Yeah.
Or maybe she just doesn't want to say it.
Yeah,
but
maybe,
but maybe that's it. Because also, I've seen people be critical. Oh, why is this character drunk? Why is she irresponsible? Whatever. It's because she lost everything like he did, but she remembers it. Like when you
she lived her whole life.
When you read Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, you'll get it. But also maybe she's like, well, I got one friend here. I got one guy from my previous life. It's my cousin. Yeah. I don't want to tell him that his parents sucked.
Yep, absolutely, yeah.
Because then he'd be like, well, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Yeah.
And you could, So she's he's the only one she can really relate to on that level. So maybe she's just like, I don't know. Also, she called him a bitch. And I think
that's fun. And also, she doesn't want to really stay on Earth because, she's a space person.
Yeah.
So she's...
A spurson.
A spurson. So, while he does Earth-based stuff, she's like, I don't know, I'm going to go do other shit.
Earth-based stuff.
I'm going to do stuff with a sword in space.
I'm going to do Perth-based stuff. I'm going to go to Perth.
Yeah. There's also some...
Summer Nats is on. I'm going to go... I don't know.
Is it?
In the winter, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
There's post-credits as well, but it's Krypto and Superman on the moon, and then Superman being a bit rude. By accident.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't mean anything, but they're just a bit of fun.
They're a bit of fun.
I think James Gunn, everything, I remember saying something about post-credits that I can't remember, but everything that could lead to a sequel or a spin-off or whatever is in the actual movie.
Yes, absolutely.
Which I think works. I think the idea of putting Supergirl in this was a very smart play for what comes next because that's going to be the next DC
and that
movie.
would be the post credits, I would think.
Yeah,
in a slightly different movie. But again, put it in the front and it's nice.
I'm looking forward to that so much.
Yeah, me too.
I think that could be terrific.
And I think
Mr. Terrific.
Well, speaking of James Gunn, I think said in an interview, there is potential there for a Mr. Terrific series and a Jimmy Olsen series. I would like to see both of those. People are like, what would be in a Jimmy Olsen series? I don't know, more insane stuff than this, honestly. Because that's his whole vibe.
Absolutely.
He just gets into stuff way over his head all the time and he gets turned into a turtle man.
Yeah, so because he's a ladies' man also, just to take back, he gets information about Lex Luthor because he was in a relationship with Miss Tessmacher, so she sends him a bunch of stuff and he thinks it's just a bunch of selfies, but she's been collecting data and information on Lex Luthor the entire time, so she's not as stupid as people think.
It's even in a character poster or whatever, where she's taking the selfie.
It's great. And I think also that could lead to the evolution of their relationship where he could realize that, oh no, she's like, there's more to this person than I initially gave her credit for, if they wanted to go that way.
Yeah.
Also, apparently the next Superman appearance won't be in a straight up sequel. So maybe it's in a
Black Adam
sequel. Maybe he's in Supergirl. Maybe it's in a Holy Trinity movie, or maybe it's in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Maybe it's in
Part
The
2.
Batman.
Maybe it's in The Batman Part 2.
Maybe Batman's like, I can't crack this case. I can't crack this long Halloween style case, and Superman just flies in and is like, I can see through that wall. He's there.
He's right there.
Yeah, I'll just laser through the wall. You can arrest him. Or
I'm
whatever.
happy to do it for you.
Yeah. He's trying to physically attack you. It's all right. I'm invincible. Don't worry about it. He's just a man, this guy.
Was this all in all? Would you say this is the movie, like the Superman movie that you're happy with it?
I'm very happy with it. I'm not sure the Superman of my movie of my dreams could ever exist. I don't know.
Sure.
But I think this is very. This worked, man.
Also, it was pretty short, but there's a lot going on.
I mean,
which might be to its detriment also,
well,
I guess,
if this movie has its downfall, there is so much stuff in it.
But, it felt a lot longer than what it was, but not in a bad way.
Right.
It just moved.
It moved.
And maybe it could have done some more quieter, more contemplative moments. Or maybe just a big lizard shows up and they punch it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And he does that weird flying thing where he's all googly-eyed.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Good.
Good
stuff.
Got some reviews here from people from the Planet Broadcasting Great Mates group.
Oh, yes.
Including Michael Ramos, who says, as a lifelong Superman fan, this is the movie I've waited my entire life for. No other movie has captured the pathos, high-concept sci-fi silliness, and super action that you find in your average Superman comic. This movie is a love letter to the character, the likes of which...
It was a love letter to me.
Oh, I don't think you were mentioned. The likes of which I haven't seen since I read All-Star Superman years ago. David Wiltshire says, I have to say I didn't like it. It felt overly long, drawn out, and left me wondering where all the hype around James Gunn comes from. Guardians was good, but I'd rank him as a less depressing Zack Snyder as far as quality, as output quality. Worst movie ever, bordering on just a movie. I wanted to like it too. Jurassic Birth was better than this, and that was only okay due to dinosaurs.
Well, first of all, I don't think it was.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
this is his opinion and not yours.
That's right. People are entitled to their bad opinions, as we know.
Nicole Lee said, love this movie. Walked away from the movie feeling like it was a 9 out of 10 because of the pure positive vibes. Then after some thought on a few of its flaws, downgraded a bit to 8 out of 10. Christopher Beaumont says, it is good. Is it better than Superman 1978? I'm not sure. Is it better than Captain America the Winter Soldier or Guardians of the Galaxy? Frankly, no. I don't think it is. I kind of want to sit down and rank all the MCU movies and figure out where I would slot this. It is certainly better than most everything DC churned out in the last decade. Nick Thompson said, I liked it, but far too much stuff in it. They stuffed the Bugle with character. The Bugle? The Daily Planet with characters who barely do anything but are significant enough.
Opinion disregarded.
Yeah, to be on the ship at the end. They have a whole super team around, then add another character, then introduce their founder. It's too much, really. Otherwise, very good. And Joel Shoemaker says, man, that was fun.
Joel Schumacher said that was fun.
Yes, from the Beyond the Grave.
Wow, good for him.
Apparently also, this isn't going to be, and we've talked about this before, this isn't the tone of the DCU. Every movie and TV show is going to have a very unique tone. And so don't expect the next thing, Lanterns or Supergirl or whatever.
I'm never going to expect anything.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, Mason, let's move it along.
All right.
To what we reading?
What we gonna read?
Hell yeah. I'm doing the thing. What are we reading today? This is a great segment of the show.
It's a great segment of the show.
People love it. They listen to it.
That's right.
It's called What We Reading, What We Gonna Read, where we talk about things that we've been watching or reading or listening to.
That's true.
Or something we potentially might also
That's correct. That's
do.
also correct.
What do you got?
I mean, one day we'll get to Fountain of Youth. You haven't snuck around behind my back and watched Fountain of
I
Youth.
would never. I'm going to hire out a cinema just for me and you. And I'm going to get all the chairs torn out except for 2.
Okay.
And we can watch Fountain of Youth. Fountain of Youth.
Can the chairs be very far apart?
No.
Can one be front left and one be back right? So we both have a really bad experience?
I mean, you don't need to do that to have a bad experience in Fountain of Youth.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Do you want a next week Fountain of Youth?
Wow.
We don't have anything lined up.
Wow.
We don't.
No, that's true, actually, yeah.
I mean, I don't want this to become like the Snake Eyes thing, which is real.
Yeah. We just didn't have time this
week.
week.
We haven't got time, but Fountain of Youth.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do an episode of Fountain of Youth.
Okay, maybe.
I mean, why don't we do a really popular episode and then a really unpopular episode?
That would be great.
I think that's good.
That'd be terrific.
Yeah. Anyway, what do you mean reading?
Podcast-wise. Now, you know I'm a big fan of the podcast Lawmen.
I do. You're friends with them or something.
That's exactly right. James Shaft and Alistair Beckett-King. They talk about supernatural mysteries from days of
Yeah,
yore and
that's
so on and so
cool.
forth. I've actually been on it a couple of times, but it's a podcast I enjoy. But Alistair has another podcast called Eleanor and Alistair Read That.
Yes.
Where it's him and another comedian, Eleanor Morton, and they read British classics, and they have a bit of a fun and a bit of a riff.
Sounds like Dave Warnocky did it.
It does, doesn't it? But the difference is they've both read the book.
And Dave Warnocky isn't in that one.
No, that's true. Also, a lot of the books I would say are like it's one a month, and I would say some of them are like small. Like there are a lot of them are kids, but like they read The Famous Five, they've read Treasure Island, The Hobbit,
I read Treasure
The
Island.
Witches,
Witches
The
is good.
Secret Garden. So some of these I've read and some of them I haven't.
Secret garden.
Is that what's that?
Did you say something
No.
about a secret garden?
I didn't say anything about a secret.
Okay, fair enough.
Because it's a secret.
Oh.
Do you get it?
No.
Anyway, it's a good fun podcast. I think it's one episode a month. So
Okay. Well,
people
yeah,
should check that out.
it's because it's a book club, right? You can't be doing one a week.
No, that's true, actually. Yeah, that's
Amen to
absolutely
that.
true. And also, I watched a movie called The Last Showgirl. I mentioned this
yes.
previously because for
Well, not
Caravan
previously, in the future.
that is true. In the future, we're covering the movie Barbed Wire.
Yeah.
Starring Pamela Anderson, or Pamela Anderson Lee at the time.
It's perfect timing because it's going to come out the same week as Fantastic Four First Steps.
Great synergy there. Terrific stuff. We could have saved a Fantastic Four movie, but we didn't.
We did them all already.
That's exactly what.
You think I didn't think of that?
I think you didn't think of that.
I didn't think of it.
That's true.
Yeah.
But this is a movie from last year, and it's a sort of a poignant movie. I think it's delightful. It's she plays Shelley, who's a woman who was a show like one of the Las
She
Vegas,
was a showgirl.
exactly like a Las Vegas showgirl, and then the whole thing is shut down because it's the last days, that kind of stuff, and she goes on a journey to reconnect with her estranged daughter, and it's got her, and it's got Jamie Lee Curtis, and it's got Brenda Song.
David
and
Bautista,
It's
you
got
said?
Dave Bautista with like a Sam Elliott head of fake hair.
Hell yeah.
Looks incredible. It's got Kiernan Shipka, who is Sabrina, the new Sabrina, Teenage Witch Sabrina.
Oh, okay.
She's in it. And it's got Billy Lord, who is Elvis's granddaughter.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, yeah.
That's who that is, right?
Yeah, sure.
But anyway, I thought it was a delightful movie.
Look at Dave Bautista with hair.
Right?
What the friggin' hell's going on here? Who okayed this? Pretty good wig, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, it's worth checking out.
Absolutely. Oh, and I've also just learned, because it's just come out, I am on this week's episode of Who Knew It with Matt Stewart.
Who ended up knowing it?
I knew it. I crushed it. I think I did really well.
Well, you played it enough, haven't you? You think you'd be good at this point?
I played it a couple of times, all right?
Couple of times, more like every day.
I do. It's a podcast that's a game show about funny words and things and definitions and such.
Yeah, that's right.
But I was on with delightful comedians Seren Jayamana and Jen Fricker.
Great
who
lineup.
Skyped in from Sydney.
Whoa!
Fun time, yeah. It was a fun time.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't do any of that.
Okay, what did you do?
I
Anything?
watched Predator Killer of Killers.
Oh, yes.
Which is the Dan Trachtenberg directed.
Came out
had
a few weeks
co-direct-
ago, right?
Yeah, so which is basically, it's an anthology story covering a Viking raider, a ninja in feudal Japan, and a World War II pilot. They're killing predators, but they're killing separate predators, and you might be like, wow, 3 separate stories.
Sure.
And 3 different time periods. I bet these people never meet.
Sounds unconnected.
Yeah, and it is unconnected.
Wow.
But maybe it isn't.
Wow.
I liked it.
Good.
It's it's mostly just action
Nice.
for the entirety, so it doesn't have the beats of like a Predator movie or Prey or whatever.
Does it have the beats of like The Last Showgirl? A
Yes,
poignant
it's a
story
lot
about
like that, yes.
reconnecting with your estranged daughter?
That is correct.
Wow.
It's a lot like that.
Wow.
And it also has a tease towards Amber Midthunder's character from Prey.
Ooh.
So, that's what's happening and whatever. It expands the lore of Predator. You see there's a Colosseum kind of event back on the
Homeworld.
Predator Homeworld.
Wow,
And
wow.
all in all, I enjoyed it. I wouldn't say I loved it, but I liked it. And it's a
That's
good
great.
lead up to the next Predator movie, which is coming out later this year, whatever that is, Badlands or something.
Yes.
Ooh. And that's everything I've been saying.
It's true, isn't it?
And we play that Superman game. It's a
yeah.
big sandwich if you wanted to see.
James, is it time for letters?
I'm
I'm telling you it's time for letters.
I'm just looking at my watch.
Okay.
And my watch says it's not sure.
Okay.
And the watch runs the show.
Huh.
So what do you want to do?
And you're not wearing a watch at all?
Yeah. My
Is the watch in your mind?
Send me a text.
It's a smartwatch.
No, it's a regular watch. It's got hands. It's a fossil. You
Like
know this.
hands, like on a watch or physical
It
human
has physical
hand?
human hands.
In addition to its watch hands.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? James, your flights of fancy have gotten out of control.
I like to think
I
this-
wish Austin Powers was still here.
and alive.
I mean, I mean, there's still time, maybe. But I wish he was still here and alive to write this ship.
I don't think he would.
I think he would.
I think a watch with hands would make him horny. I don't think it would.
Might do, yeah.
I don't think it would be good for him.
That's actually a really good point.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I can't know because I can't know alternate timelines.
Oh,
I can
okay,
only know,
right.
I know everything about this timeline in
Yeah.
which he is killed.
Okay, he did die.
Yeah, he was killed in America. Yeah.
But he might be back next week.
I mean, he might be.
Maybe he's got a twin brother.
Or maybe it's a past version of him.
That's
You know?
We don't know.
He's been in a time machine.
He did do in a time machine.
Once you get in a time machine, all bets are off
That's
in
right.
terms of whether a character will or not return.
That's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's do the letter segment.
it's time for letter
Maybe Austin Powers will be in it.
Classic one was a letter.
Do you think?
I don't think he will be.
You know they're here right now. We're going to do letters.
Hey, letter segment of the show. If you do want to send a letter, send a brief Gmail to
That's
weeklyplatterpod@gmail.com. And if it's slightly longer than brief, break it up into small, consumable paragraphs.
Manageable.
Manageable paragraphs.
Ideally, it would be manageable.
Email etiquette.
Or if you can't do that, absolutely unmanageable. Just a wall of text on my phone and I scroll and I'm like, this keeps going, doesn't it?
And you won't read it.
I won't read
either to yourself or out loud on this podcast.
That's correct, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Here's an email from
Oh,
Will.
or
Yes,
Planet Broadcasting Great Mates group on Facebook.
that's correct.
There's a thread every week.
There's an email from Will.
Well,
Hey, James and Mason. I'm a college teacher from Milton Keynes,
so am I.
kind of near London.
Oh.
That's right. And I teach film, partially inspired by the new Fairy Tales franchise, e.g. Blood and Honey and Popeye the Slayer Man.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
very
you
good.
heard about that. I put together a project for the students where they have to successfully come up with a reboot for any character that is currently in the public domain. Some go for the easy ones like Dracula and Frankenstein. A few went out there and did characters like Baba Yaga and Buck Rogers.
Yes.
My question is, if you had to do that, what character would you pick and how would you reboot them?
That is very good.
I've attached a list if you need some inspiration, but I can't click it because it's a screenshot. So
Oh, okay, fair
I
enough.
guess we'll never know.
God, so I just got served an AI video of a gorilla merging with Iron Man on Facebook.
Oh, hell yeah. Is
not-
it a suit up one? Is he
No,
suiting up?
this is terrible. All right, I'm going to show you. I'm sorry, I am
Okay.
listening, and I have that. Okay, here we go. So they're standing together.
And they're fusioning.
Iron Man and a gorilla. Watch
And
them
they're-
fuse.
Wow.
They don't even fuse.
They don't-
They duck down and the camera pans, and then it's a gorilla just wearing some of an Iron Man suit.
It's
but
like,
mostly
they're,
the
it's like
chest.
they're doing a skit at a cosplay convention.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just duck out of sight, but not even out of sight.
No.
That's amazing. That's from Fusion King on Facebook.
Certainly is
God,
the
he's
king.
the king of fusion, isn't he?
That sucks.
No, I thought it was good, actually.
Okay, I got a list here. You mentioned Zorro's in the public domain.
That's true, he is.
Seems obvious, yes. There's a character here called Wogglebug. I think that
Yeah.
could be interesting from 1904.
Okay,
He's from the
Wogglebug.
Marvelous Land of Oz. The Green Llama. That's
I
a
guess
character.
anything in the Land of Oz is copyright free.
Correct.
now. Yeah.
Oh, Don Diego de la Vega is in the Zorro. There's a character called Daredevil from the 30s and 40s.
Daredevil,
Yeah.
but not
Jack Binder.
not the good Daredevil.
No, not the good one.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Mason? Dorian Gray. You could do another League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Well, see, what the problem you have to face here is that even though some of these are out of copyright, somebody has recently done something with them.
Yes.
And so, depending on how powerful they are, they might like bring the legal team down upon you, even though
Yes.
they're not supposed to.
Yeah. A Sinbad could be fun.
A Sinbad
Go
could be
back
fun.
to a Sinbad.
I'm leaning towards something Cthulhu.
Oh, yeah, because that's all, yeah.
I mean, there have been some recent ones. Nicolas Cage was in a couple.
Was he?
Yeah, he was in The Color Out of Space, I think, and he was in another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't Cthulhu supposed to be, it's unknowable, I look at it, I can't even describe the horror.
No, they're squid guys.
It's a squid, yeah.
he's a squid man.
Squid, it's unknowable.
Yeah. I would love...
What?
No, I just thought, like, because, you know, maybe something like... you could certainly do a Black Mirror episode on it, because the idea of Cthulhu is they're you know, from you know, the dawn of time, and they're so incomprehensibly grotesque that if you look at them, you know, that image enters your mind and destroys your
Pure
brain.
madness.
But just an episode of Black Mirror where it never happens to people because they are always on their phones and they're not truly paying attention to anything.
I think Doctor Who
and they can
probably
just
did
wander
that.
around. Doesn't matter.
Doctor Who would do that.
There's a like a modern day interpretation of Cthulhu. It's called Delta Green, and it's kind of like X-Files Spec Ops versus
yeah.
kind of the Cthulhu mythos monsters.
that's
I think
fun.
I think that's a bit of fun. So obviously I can't do that.
No,
but
something like that.
I would love to see a Delta Green movie. Though.
I think Zorro versus Daredevil, but Daredevil from the Netflix Marvel universe.
What about Zorro Sherlock Holmes?
I mean, there was going to be a Zorro Django at one point. There was even the comic.
There was the comic, yeah.
So that. Because Django's out of... Because he's an older character, as in like he's from a past era. That still counts. So
you think so?
So he's now out of continuity or whatever we're talking about.
Okay, sure, yeah. Why not, hey?
I know it's obvious, but something Zorro.
Yeah. Modern Zorro?
I mean, even I would take... I want Anthony... Not Anthony. It wouldn't... This is not...
You want Antonio Banderas
Yeah,
back.
which is not... This is not the question.
No, of course not.
But this is what I... That's what I want.
Yeah. This is what the question has evolved into.
Yeah.
We're applying death of the author to this.
That's right.
The
I don't know. Yeah, or Paul Bunyan. There you go. He's one.
What?
Whatever he does.
He's just a big man.
He's a giant lumberjack and folk hero in American and Canadian folklore. His tall tales revolve around his superhuman labors, and he's customarily accompanied by Babe the Blue Ox.
Who's also big?
Nah.
Interesting.
Size of a mouse.
I'm leaning towards Zorro 2 now.
Zorro
See,
2?
the
there was a Zorro 2.
Yeah, no, James.
I think you mean Zorro 3, brother.
Come on, man. James, see, the problem, of course, is that you need... Whenever I think of a modern-day reboot of anything, I think of modern-day The Phantom or modern-day something like that.
Yeah.
You could do modern-day Zorro, right?
Kind of.
Isn't that just Green Arrow?
There was a... there was a pitch for a post-apocalyptic Zorro. Right. Which I think would work better because you take it back to that kind of era, but you do it with some
because in a world where people have
floating
fully
trains.
automatic assault weapons and unlimited bullets, a guy with the sword not.
Yeah.
But I mean, when he wins, even more impressive.
Exactly.
Riddled with bullets and
Zorro.
dying.
Zorro.
I'm going to say Cthulhu.
I'm going to say Zorro versus Cthulhu. What about this, Mason?
Go on.
Great question.
Oh, yes.
From Brody Fitzgerald, who says, any yet unannounced DCU project you'd like to see now that the first two projects are out?
Ooh,
we didn't really talk about the connections to Creature Commanders, but there are.
Justice Society.
Yeah?
Well, yeah, I mean, yes.
What about Batman?
Nah, no, zero interest.
Batman, but a new Batman. And it's a new Batman. And he's big.
So absolute Batman.
Absolutely big Batman.
So I'd love to see absolutely big Batman. It's not, to be clear, it's not the absolute universe.
Different.
It's different.
It's out of continuity.
He's just absolutely big Batman. Yes, I would love to see that. Now, my first thought went to Justice Society, and I know there was a little bit of Justice Society in Black Adam, a movie that we love. But you do it set in the 30s, 40s.
Okay, yeah. That's interesting.
Because we've just established that in the
bunch of those
in the new DCU, it is metahumans have been around for 300 years, so they must have seen through a bunch of modern history stuff. So give us the Justice Society, original Green Lantern, Flash. All those guys.
I'm going to say, and there was one of these maybe in Superman. I'm going to say the Justice League where they fight the White Martians.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
That would be a great first Justice League.
I think so too.
Comic book. And you could easily fit it into this continuity.
Also, Justice Society set in the 40s, that's good because, again, Zorro style, they're not facing fully automatic assault weapons.
That's right.
All the time with unlimited bullets, you know what I mean?
Is Dr. Fate really old in Black Adam? I think he is, isn't he? I think he's older than he looks. Because of the helmet.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. But I don't know if he's just the current wielder of the Dr. Fate helmet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
There's no way of knowing. Anything else? Legion of Superheroes.
Why
Future.
them specifically?
I don't know, man.
Jump to the future?
Jump to the future.
You want to see a Booster Gold?
Yeah, I guess.
Birth date 1910s.
Okay.
So there you go. So he's a little bit older.
That's
like
actually
90
great.
odd.
That's actually great.
Cool. And The Rock could come back.
That's very cool.
He nearly took over the DCU.
I remember that.
Yeah, man.
It's on the cusp of it. We're all on tenterhooks.
He was on the cover of Time magazine.
Was he?
Yeah. Mason, what's your next letter?
This is from Daniel.
Daniel?
Who says, you guys were part of my wife's birth plan.
No, we weren't.
Yeah, we were. Hey, James and Mason, I'm writing to you from Labor and Delivery Department of the hospital in Sacramento, California.
Woo!
Where I just had my third child a few hours ago.
Woo!
Your cartoon faces were one of the first things to greet my first two kids, so naturally my wife made a point to have me wear my Weekly Planet shirt for the sake of consistency. The shirt has gradually faded throughout the years, but even as your faces disappear completely from it, it will still be the shirt I held my kids for the first time in. Keep up the good work.
That's awesome.
From Danny.
Is it a picture?
Nope.
Ah,
No.
you don't have to send a picture.
Oh,
Dan, if you believe me.
sorry. He has some privacy, James. Sorry.
I don't respect that.
Yeah,
I want to
that's
know
what I
everything
think.
about your life,
That's true. Yeah.
and then immediately forget it. No, that's lovely, and thank you for supporting us, and congratulations. And stop having kids.
Wow.
3's enough,
Wow.
in my opinion.
Maybe they want 5 kids.
Okay, have 5 kids if that's what you want to do. I'm just joking, obviously, but I wouldn't. Mason, that's great. Congratulations. It's from
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Philippa Welsh.
You mean congratulations for reading that email?
Yeah,
right?
you did a good job.
Thanks.
This is from Philippa Welsh, who says, after Fantastic Four, what movie are you most looking forward to seeing the most? So it's this year, I guess.
This year, like any movie.
I mean, I want to see what Avatar 3 looks like.
Yeah.
But even though I just watched this, but the Predator Badlands, the previous one, as I just said,
yeah.
Predator, I really want to see the next Predator movie. What do you want to see?
Uh,
You said you wanted to see the Epstein Files, didn't you?
I mean, I would like to see that. Sure, absolutely.
I think that's a good request.
Great question. I'm gonna have to find.
I can bring up a list for
If you
you.
could, here we go. Upcoming movies, James. I mean, Avatar. I am interested.
It's
in.
more. I'm not like, well, I can't wait, but I'm just
Yeah.
interested to see what they do with it.
I'm interested. Yeah, I'm interested to see.
I don't really care.
No, I'm interested. Yeah, exactly. I'm interested to see how it has progressed technically.
Yeah.
and I think maybe I'll watch at least some of the previous Avatar going in to be like, is this such an incredible leap from the first to the
Yeah.
second was an incredible leap.
I can't imagine it's going to be that big of
No.
a leap. But that last one was water, and this one's going to be fire. So
Yeah.
Who knows what
Okay,
that looks like.
upcoming movies.
Yep.
I'm excited for Weapons, the Zach Cregger movie,
Oh yeah, shit.
and the new Running Man. I'm
Yep.
excited for that, and I'm excited for the new Knives Out. I am really excited for Tron Ares, despite yeah, I know.
I wish.
Yeah,
I am excited, but
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Oh, and the Naked Gun again. Pamela
Yep.
Anderson's back.
What about Zootopia?
No,
What about Five Nights at Freddy's 2?
no,
What about Wicked Part 2?
no,
Wicked Part Deuce.
no.
Wicked Deuce.
No.
Okay.
Oh, Wicked Deuce. When's the Smashing Machine coming out?
I don't know. Ask your mum.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Because she knows, doesn't she?
Yeah, she loves independent cinema, so Safdie Brothers.
I don't
She
know.
was like, you see this freaking Uncut Gems?
I'm just on your mum's personal blog, and
Go
she
on.
says October 2nd in Australia.
Oh.
But that's in Australia.
Okay, all right.
God, I hope Emily Blunt takes her kids to her sisters.
Yeah. I'm taking the kids to my sisters. Yes.
Yeah, woo!
Woo. Nice.
Yeah, those are the things. Black Phone 2. There's a new Mortal Kombat coming out.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. For me, it's those things I've said. In addition to The Naked Gun coming out, there is another Liam Neeson movie coming out called Ice Road Vengeance.
Oh, there's the second one, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Did you see Ice Road 1?
No, apparently it's all right.
Great, that's great.
Oh, there's also a Michael Jackson biopic coming out this year.
Oh, yeah? He's one of your faves?
No.
Interesting.
I was like, why have I written on this list? Because I've got my Caravan of Garbage list, and
Oh,
I've
yeah.
got the movies and TV shows that come out around the same time. And I'm like, what's Michael? And I looked it up, and I'm like, oh, yeah.
You didn't want to see. You didn't want to put Michael Jackson.
It's the name of the movie.
Oh, okay, right.
I didn't.
Yeah, that's terrific.
Yeah. All right, what's next, Mason?
Here's one more email, James.
And I've got one more after you.
That's terrific.
Great.
This is from Jacob.
Jacob.
F1 movie for an F1 fan.
Okay.
Hi, James and James.
Hello.
Hang on. Sorry, I'm a week late on this one. Well, now you're 2 weeks
Yeah,
late.
come on, mate.
Because
Catch
I didn't
up.
read this in time.
Yeah.
But I just thought I'd throw in my 2 cents about the F1 movie from the perspective of an F1 fan.
Ooh.
It is the most horrific advertisement for the sport they could possibly have made. Every part of it was completely unrealistic. There is no magic upgrade that changes your car from being the worst to the best overnight. And Brad Pitt's character definitely isn't qualified to be calling any of the shots he makes in the movie. Also, the race where his amazing strategy is to crash into everyone to help his teammate is a serious rule breach. It'd be considered race fixing. He'd have been disqualified from the race for certain and possibly even banned from the sport. Love the show. Keep up the good work from Jacob.
I think that's true.
That being said, though,
Yep.
it did make me want to watch some F1.
Okay, well,
I
that-
haven't
Yeah.
subsequently, but I could.
Because you've already forgotten.
Exactly, I've already forgotten. Yeah.
Well, I was speaking to a guy who actually used to work. He used to specifically work on tires for F1.
The Michelin Man.
Yeah, the Michelin Man.
Uh-huh.
And he.
Hello.
That's not how he talks.
Hello.
That's right.
G'day, James. Haven't seen you in a long time.
Hello, I just have a quick question.
Go ahead.
This is a recording, by the way. What did you think of the F1 movie?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, that's what he said. So that's basically he enjoyed all of it. And I said, boy, there's a lot of tire changing in it. And he went,
Oh,
absolutely.
I've been up to a lot of stuff. You interested? You want to have a chat about
Dude,
my life?
you know I don't.
Oh, I've been to a lot of nice restaurants.
Why?
I'm the Michelin Man guy.
Oh, do you judge the?
Yes.
Do you know Austin Powers?
Yes.
I don't like the two of you together. I don't know what that would look like, but I don't like it.
You'll find out.
I hope I don't. He's dead.
What? What?
Yeah.
Oh, no. And I've been here giving stars to restaurants.
That's right. It is your fault.
I should have spent time with my good friend Austin Powers.
He's also on the Epstein tapes. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
I don't know why I'm the one to tell you this, but it's just what happens.
This is just a lot to take in.
Yeah, I imagine it is. Anyway, I'm going for real. I don't like this.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
You know, I've got an extra seat at a French
At a what?
bistro at a Michelin.
Do you?
Yeah,
Well,
maybe.
then
for-
put your legs
maybe for
up.
a Michelin star.
Put your feet up, mate. You'll
Oh,
be
that's a
right.
great idea.
Yeah. I'm really going though.
Okay, bye.
Yep.
Well,
Anyway, I'm glad I recorded that.
that you're with your former friend, the Michelin Man.
We were never friends. I
Okay.
just know him.
But anyway, you also spoke to a friend of yours who is very familiar with F1 racing, were you saying? Did something with tyres?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a story for another day.
It's probably
They said
true.
it was good.
I mean, whatever it is can't compare to your
That I know the
friendship with the
Michelin
Michelin
Man.
Man. Yeah, that's probably
Not
true.
a friendship. Mate, this is from Keddy Shark Chung, who says, there's something I've been noticing a lot and lately in movies. During montages, usually in the emotional third act, movies will reuse footage that we saw earlier in the film. I don't know if it's because directors and editors think audience has short attention spans or what, but it really takes me out of the movie when they can't be bothered to shoot additional footage. Recently, there was it was incredibly noticeable in Sinners and 28 Years Later. Thoughts? Yeah. I don't know. This is like a studio mandate thing
Yeah,
or like
100%,
or
yeah.
a story kind of.
There cannot be any when you think of a Danny Boyle, there is no way.
I'm thinking of him now.
I don't think there's no way he's like, yeah, my audience is kind of dumb and they need to be reminded of stuff in the form of a montage.
Yeah.
And also I think most directors probably have like a very strong vision of what they want, and they're not going to be like, well, if I don't remember what happened in this movie, I'd better add
Then nobody will.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's 100% studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn, Mason, what a world we live in.
I know, right?
Yeah. It's just they think people are stupid.
Yeah.
And some people are.
But also is that making people stupider in terms of knowing
Media literacy.
Media literacy in the sense of like
Because
people-
they expect it at this
they're
point.
like, I'm not going to pay attention
Yeah.
because I know there'll be a summary at
the
some
end now.
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Honestly, when it happens, I don't even think I notice.
Yeah.
Like, it's just kind of...
I also think
Yeah.
probably, and we've talked about this before, Netflix is they're like, oh, we're all about second screen entertainment. People
Yeah.
we know people are on their phones,
Yeah.
so we need to have people explain things in dialogue that's happening on the screen and
Yes.
etc. So yeah, it's that. Yeah.
It's good.
It's good, I think, yeah.
Movies are good.
And movies are good.
Sometimes they're not that good, though.
They're good.
Is that the Shizzo?
That's the whole show, yes, James.
Shizzo?
No, it's a show.
Okay.
I mean, it's not really a show. That's... If only there were
In
another
the
word.
loosest term.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
podcast.
Nice.
Experience.
Content.
Yes.
Makes you...
The Joe Rogan podcast
Because it makes you
experience.
content.
Does it make you content doing
Yes,
this?
it does, yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
great, good.
Yeah.
Not me.
Wow.
Makes me anxious
Wow.
that a lot of people listen to me. Oh, by the way, thank you to people who came up and said hi at the Superman screening. It was wonderful to meet so many people and for my son to go, I didn't know people knew who you are. Well, it's true, they do. And also...
Next time I see your son, I'm going to be like, hey, did you meet all those people that your dad paid to have come up to you?
He'll believe it too. Anyway, everyone was really lovely.
That's great.
It was too many to name.
Well, I meant a listener at the regular screening because I'm a regular man of the people.
What was their name?
I'll find out.
Okay.
I'll find out. And I'm
And
going to do
Liam I met down the beach over the weekend as well. And
Liam-
that was cool.
Liam
It was
at the
from Ireland.
beach.
Yeah.
Liam at the beach.
What a time.
I'll tell you what their name was. It was Liam.
Was it?
Yeah, it was Liam.
Whoa.
At the cinema. Here's an email from Liam. G'day, boys.
Dude, we did this already. I'm not
Recently had a
listening.
chance encounter with one Nick Mason at a screening of Superman. I want to thank Mr. Mason for having a little chat and taking a picture with me. Made my day/night, and I truly appreciate it.
I would have taken a picture with
He was
you
going to
too,
Hot
Liam.
Pot after.
What?
He was going to the Hot Pot after. You know the Hot Pot?
No.
Like a Mongolian hot pot?
No.
Okay then.
Sorry, man. I can't help you.
All right then. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Guess you're not as cultured as you constantly
Liam.
claim you are. And Liam, yeah.
I never claim anything.
That's probably true.
I've done a lot of stuff, though. Had a lot of experiences,
Yeah, I
both
know.
local and international.
Yeah. That's why you're on that list.
Not those kind of experiences. I have regular culinary experiences.
That's the regular culinary experience list, man list.
No, you said it like it was...
The Epstein list, I know.
Yes. You know what you did.
I did.
All right, that is the show,
That is the show,
for
folks.
reals.
Thank you so much for listening. We absolutely appreciate it. Thank you for telling your friends about the podcast, because that is how we get new listeners. And thank you for leaving a 5-star review on your podcast app of choice. Of choice, that's right. And if you do so, James will find one. He'll read it out.
It's from James Snaphook, who says, life-saving. I know. These guys saved my life.
I think a Snaphook is quite life-saving as well, whatever it is.
Yeah. Life-saving. These guys saved my life. Found myself in a wild situation. Remember some advice James and Mercer gave me back a while back. Don't accidentally run into a tennis shoe. Also, don't actually run into a murderous clown. I didn't. And I didn't. I'm here today because of the guardian angels. That's from
beautiful.
James J. Snaphook. And this is from He Wright, who says, a welcome break from all the chaos. The Daily Planet is a newspaper in the fictional city of Metropolis from the Superman comic books. This is the lighter entertainment-focused weekend edition of that newspaper. The people of Metropolis need something to distract them from the misery of living in a city that is constantly under attack from supervillains and alien monsters. This weekly edition focuses on things such as sports teams, upcoming school events, concerts, bar and restaurant reviews, and any news about local theatre production. The craziest thing is it's written up by 2 woke bros from England.
That's so true, isn't it?
That is the craziest thing, and thank you for your reviews,
That's right.
everybody.
Folks, if you want to get into contact with the show,
with 2 woke bros from England.
A couple of woke bros.
Yeah.
You go to 2 woke bros from England at gmail.com. Don't do that. You can go to Weekly Planet Pod at gmail.com. You can go to the Planet Broadcasting Great Mates Facebook group or the Weekly Planet subreddit and Discord. Subreddit and Discord. Subreddit and Discord.
It is, yeah.
For fun, civil chats and woke chats.
Yeah,
about podcasts and pop culture. Thank you to Sarabi and Maisie and Fidel for moderating over in those forums. They also do videos for the Weekly Planet Clips channel and the Weekly Planet TikTok.
And we appreciate it.
And the Never Go Back video series.
That's right. Superman.
That's right. If you want to follow some people on the socials, follow our friend Rob Collins. He's at Raw Collins on Twitter. He's at The Weekly Planet on Twitter. He'll keep you up to date on all things The Weekly Planet. If you want to follow us, you can follow me at Wikipedia Brown on Twitter and Nick Mason on Instagram. Thank you. James is Mr. Sunday Movies everywhere. If you want to support the show, you go to patreon.com/Mr. Sunday Movies. Chuck in a buck. Remember, not miss. Or go to bigsandwich.co for $9 per month. Bonus podcasts, early videos, video game Let's Plays.
Like Time Cop coming out this week.
That's right.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very Time Cop.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Thank you to the Bruton Basilisk and Rackham for all our musical themes.
Yep.
And if you want a t-shirt, you go to tpublic.com. You search for the Weekly Planet or Weekly Planet posters.
Woo!
You get a fun tee.
You can get a fun tea every day.
And that's the whole show.
Next week, Fountain of Youth.
Nice.
We'll do 2 hours
it.
and 5
We're
minutes.
Gonna do it.
It's on Apple.
We're going to do it.
We might.
That's right.
It's a real one.
Nice.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
That's the end of the show. Hey, I'm back, baby.
Oh,
wow. This is groovy.
What are you doing
Austin
here?
Powers, what are you doing
That's
here?
what I'm saying. What are you doing here?
I'm back. I'm completed my mission.
Well, which was?
I don't know, some stuff. There was a lady bot or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We did talk about that.
Yeah.
One of those things.
But I saw you die, Austin Powers. This is me.
Yeah.
I saw you die, Austin. Well, I didn't.
Does that mean your powers don't work?
I don't know. It's a mystery. It's a cliffhanger, isn't it?
It's an international man of mystery.
It's an international mystery cliffhanger situation.
Well, Austin, we look forward to seeing you next week.
No, I'm not coming back next week.
Yeah, but you might.
I don't think I will.
Yeah, but you might.
I'm going to be really busy.
Yeah, but you might. And Mike, this joke, this series of events might happen for a really long time, don't you think?
My international super spy career is not a joke, James.
I don't think it is. I'm sorry.
And neither is Austin Powers. All right?
All right, fair.
Yeah.
All right.
No, grab that, Jamie, guys. We'll see you next week.
And bye, Austin Powers.
Bye.
But not for the last time.
Stay shaking, Alec babies.
You know he will.
Yeah.